welcome to News Geelong. Our feature story tonight sees the Corio Library celebrating 40 years serving the local community. A vibrant and essential part of Corio and Rawlins since November 1970, the library now attracts over 160,000 visitors and over 285,000 loans per annum. From the Geelong world of sport, the Flying Hawk Nathan Curry speaks with Geelong Cricket Club senior coach Damien Shanahan regarding another 2020 round for premiership points this weekend against Carlton at Princes Park. And from the weather world, yes Tiger, she's back, sparkling Lani Salathiel will update us on the coming days of Geelong and districts in different weather. The John Drysdale Corio Library was officially opened in November 1970 and has continually grown, with visits to the library growing by 14% and loans and collection items up by 25% in the last financial year. The Corio Library is a hub for the local community of all ages, with programs from babies to older members of the community being catered for, as Meryl Friend reports.
We're here at the Corio Library, which was actually named the John Drysdale Library after the councillor of the Shire of Corio at the time it was opened. And councillors are here today to celebrate the wonderful progress and all the facilities that are here to help the community.
Well, it's the 40th birthday of Corio Library, so I guess we're here to celebrate. There's a cake over there that you'll see, so we'll be cutting a cake, and I'm not sure whether we'll be singing happy birthday though, but it is a celebration of the library being here for 40 years, yeah.
And it's a huge asset to the community?
It's a massive asset, and I suppose just looking around the library today, every computer here is in use. And I know that we started off with a small amount of computers. I'm not even sure how many we've got. There's in the vicinity of 20. So today, 20 computers are in use, and it's good to see the variety of ages as well. We've got some littlies over there, and I know over this side of the library we've got some older people. So really well used.
Pretty keen over the last few years in the Geelong Regional Library Corporation to improve services, and today we see everyone gathered here for the exciting culmination of 40 years of service to the community.
There are also some renovations here in 2004 which made the facilities even better for the community.
Yeah, look, we've made a fairly big effort to refurbish the libraries around the corporation, and certainly the Corio has been an important part of that, and the whole presentation of the library was improved, and of course now there's even more services with technology, Wi-Fi and games for the kids, etc.
40 years we're seeing how much of an impact this library's had on the local community, and since it's been done up, it's had an even bigger impact on the local community. As a member of the library board, I'm often advocating for better library services and new library services, and this is a shining example of what they can mean to a local community.
And I'm joined with Julianne Richards, who is nee Julianne Woods, who was one of the librarians in charge out here at the Corio Library. Can you tell us a little bit about what it was like then, Julianne?
Well, there was nothing for the children and the folk out here for their reading and recreation work. Originally I was on the mobile library. When we first started, we had police protection. When I say police protection, it was mainly for the crowds that surged, because it was, yes, and we could only let so many, because it was it was a big bus and it was certainly well equipped. We could only allow so many in at a time, and our hours were extended. We were to leave at a certain time. We were an allotted time at the different stops, and then we found we had to work longer to cater for the demand.
At the John Drysdale Library celebrations for its 40th birthday in Corio, Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
Thank you, Meryl. Produce to Platter is a new book showcasing the Geelong region's food and wine producers, with 400 photographs and 70 businesses listed. This publication was launched at the City of Greater Geelong Conference and Reception Centre this week as another brilliant marketing tool for our region. Stef Cowdrey reports.
I'm here at City Hall for the launch of Produce to Platter, Geelong and Surrounding Regions by Jonette George and Danielle Wilton. and it's a fantastic book. And tonight I will be speaking to Jeanette and Rita and Bruce Harwood.
It's recognised in our region of wineries predominantly and eateries, which is vast. The book covers quite a wide area through Geelong, through the Bellarine, Surf Coast, a little bit of the Golden Plains out to the Meryl Valley. So it picks up all the wineries and eateries through those areas. So it's a fantastic book, very detailed.
Okay, Rita, you're a legend in this industry. Can you tell me what it's been like to work with this book, just doing the forward, how that experience has been for you?
Oh, it's been thrilling. I know the area really well. I've been travelling here and reviewing restaurants and visiting wineries and so on for a very long time. So it's been fascinating to watch the growth of the area and to see, and particularly doing the foreword for the book, realising how strong it is now. The region has a range of food that's quite extraordinary. You know, that you could eat only from the Geelong area. You could eat extremely well for a very long time before you ran out of food or wine.
How long did it take to write this book?
Well, it was only probably 4 to 5 months from beginning to end, and it's really just going in and discovering the personal stories behind each vineyard or restaurant or providor, and just trying to put a few words together, photos together, just to showcase them to the world.
Stephanie Cowdrey at City Hall, News Geelong.
Thank you, Steph. The COGG draft landscape design is complete for the development of an urban forest near Ballyang Sanctuary in Newtown. This will become a trial carbo biosequestration site for the regreening of Geelong. News Geelong spoke with Councillor Kontelj regarding this important step to reduce the carbon footprint of Geelong.
Councillor, what will this land look like when it's completed?
It's going to be an urban forest. There will be about 1,500 trees replanted in the area, and also some undulation being introduced. So it's going to be a very attractive part of Geelong. We're hoping that this will be a model for other redevelopment of urban forests around the area.
Now, why was this location chosen to be the first one?
Well, I think it works beautifully with the Ballyang Sanctuary and lends itself to a urban forest development. And also, my particular vision is to also have that land, the escarpment leading up to West Fine Street, eventually reforested as well. So for me, I think it's an excellent location in that it's an extension of Ballyang, of which people are particularly proud of and like utilising, and this will add an additional experience to Ballyang Sanctuary.
Will there be a chance like for picnic tables or animals to come into the area and live?
Oh, definitely. I'm sure a lot of native animals will relocate to the area, and the plan is to put some picnic tables and some passive recreation space to be introduced.
When's the project due to be completed by?
Well, we're now starting in December. The topsoil work will continue for the next couple of months. Then we're going to put mulch over the top of it, and then March, April we'll start the planting proper. So by June, the public can expect to see the project complete, and they'll be able to start utilising the area.
This is News Geelong as we go to a break and return with more news after this.